Over the past few weeks, Roundabout U has been helping students mark something off their bucket list, and this week is no different. Kenton Coffman is in the studio today to talk about his experience with Jim Carter.
Thanks, Sarah. Kenton, thanks for being with us today. And unfortunately, we weren't able to join you as you checked off the #1 item on your bucket list.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about how you put your bucket list together and what #1 was.
Well, it all kind of started whenever the Buried Life visited campus. So their show was based off of completing their bucket list and also helping others complete theirs. So whenever that kind of sparked my compilation of my bucket list. So from there, skydiving was on there, and I thought that was something I could do this semester. So I went around to different sororities mainly and tried to get some student support to go complete it. So we went down to Tennessee, and it's about an hour and a half away, and we kind of hung out there for the day and made it happen and really enjoyed ourselves.
How do they prepare you for your first jump, Ken?
That's kind of scary because there's really not much preparation. You just kind of get attached to somebody behind you, and then they just kind of take the lead. So the time when it really hit me that it was happening was they opened up the back of the hatch of the airplane, and we all faced backwards, and we went from, say, 20 people in the plane to 19. People just walking off the edge. So that's whenever it was really hit me that it was happening. So.
And had any idea, Kenton, how high you were, what your altitude was?
Yeah, we were right around 14,000 feet. So they had little monitors that were showing us how high we were.
So talk a little bit about when it came your time to jump out and what that experience was like.
Well, I have it documented on some pictures. So I didn't realize the face that I made, but it was quite surprised, I guess, quite nervous. As soon as I was walking, it was just my breath was getting short, and I kind of, and then finally, I was jumping. So the first thing that I did was yell, and then from there, you're free falling, and then the parachute opens, and then you kind of have a chance to soak in the view and just realize what you just did.
So you pull the chute yourself then when you?
No, I didn't. He pulled it for me. So they just kind of, if you do anything wrong, then they fix it on the spot right there.
So someone's actually with you.
Right. Yeah, the guy that I jumped with, his name was Danger, and and he had jumped 800 times. So it was my first one, but
you felt good.
His 800th. Yeah.
So how about when you're coming down and getting ready to hit the ground? Talk a little bit about that experience as you got closer to touching down.
Well, it was kind of cool to see the steering. Seeing him control. How we move through the air, and then he just said to lift my legs up, and we just kind of scooted in, and the videographer guy kind of came up and did his little interview and just asked about how I enjoyed my experience.
So you've checked that off. Now what's next on your bucket list?
Oh gosh, there's a lot. One of them is to do one of these kind of new endurance events, like the Tough Mudder, things like that. So I'm doing the Go Ruck Challenge in mid-December in Memphis. So it's a 8 to 10 hour event, 15 to 20 miles. It's kind of military minded.